I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane Ian. I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why today I am reacting to a late Halloween entry with Brentalfloss's Ducktales Transylvania with lyrics for Flosstober 2025. If this is your first time joining us, yes, I am a comedy musician and I react exclusively to comedy music because that is where my field of expertise is. What this means for you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over or laughing over the jokes and missing them. This way I can discuss how the lyrics and video work in tandem to help enhance the comedy. Sometimes I'm analyzing, sometimes I'm summarizing, sometimes I'm explaining jokes, because that's always fun for people, and sometimes I'm just sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're gonna get, but I think it's a good time. If you like that sort of thing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, all of that out of the way, let us dive in to today's video. Now, Brentalfloss does these with lyrics videos quite a while, does these videos quite a while. Speaking is not a thing I've been doing quite a while, apparently. Let's try that again, and we're leaving it in, kids. Brentalfloss has been doing these types of videos for a while. Hasn't done one in a good amount of time, because Brent has been working on Khan, the musical parody of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Just released the full cast album, which is available now. I highly recommend it if you are a big fan of musicals, musical comedy, parody shows, and movies inexplicably being turned into musicals. It is a absolutely good time. And because Brent's, cut his teeth doing YouTube videos like these, where he puts lyrics to video game music, that is technically in the realm of parody. And there are a couple songs on the Khan soundtrack that are basically parodies. They're not a fully direct parody, but they do pull a lot of motifs and ideas as parodies of other popular songs from other musicals. It's well worth checking out. But that's not what we're checking out today. This is the DuckTales music for the Transylvania level with lyrics. He's done The Moon before, which is, a great one of my favorites. So we're going to dive into this. This, again, is a late Halloween entry. This was released, I think, either the day before or the day of Halloween. And I already had a video out, so I'm not doing it until this week. Sorry. Anyway. The Flosstober logo on the jack-o'-lantern. That's great. If he hasn't done all the other levels yet, he needs to now, because I know the Moon is done. I feel like one of the other ones has been done, but I can't think of it, and now the Transylvania level. So, you may as well do the rest now, Brent.
Transylvania, it's full of spooky freaks. Okay, technically it's North Romania.
Okay, it's technically, I love little inserts like that to kind of correct what we just sang in the first verse. But also, taking it back to the very beginning part here, the Transylvania, you watch Scrooge bounce on the beats, on the hits in that line.
Transylvania, it's
sped it up a little to get that double bounce in for Vania. Yeah, that's that's quality editing right there. Again, say discussing how the video works with the song. It's great.
Full of spooky freaks. Okay, technically it's North Romania.
I just noticed on this North Romania, Transylvania map, we also have Metroidvania, Potsylvania, and Castlevania. Bravo. I also like the integration of not just the game footage, but also footage from the Ducktales cartoon. That's good stuff.
With ghouls and ghosts and goblins, and they all...
And then on screen there, taking it back just a moment.
It's North Romania with ghouls and ghosts and goblins.
Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghouls and Goblins. Two variations on essentially the same game for different consoles or different arcade adaptations. Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm pretty sure, was the Genesis version, and I think Ghosts and Goblins, it's Ghosts and Goblins, was on the Super Nintendo, or I have those flipped. I'm sure someone will tell me, because I don't feel like looking it up right now. But yeah, no, one is on one and the other's on the other. Yeah. And then, they're all sequels to each other, but also the same thing, and that's a thing that's a weird timeline thing, too. Yeah, alright.
And they all got beaks, so say it, trans.
And they've all got beaks. Yeah, because it's DuckTales, everyone's ducks, so the mummies have duck beaks. That makes sense. Meh. We're getting the North Romania part.
Ghosts and goblins, and they all got beaks, so say it, Transylvania. So keep your health bar full, especially when you are a crazy duck with your nephews in tow and their 6-year-old friend. Good God, you're irresponsible.
You're a crazy duck. Yes, I think that's kind of a reference to a previous DuckTales song that he's done. But also, yes, your nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and their Uncle Scrooge, and also little Webley pops up in the game. This is all from the original one, not the DuckTales remake that came out. Obviously, this was the one for the NES, which they also did a remaster of this game for PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U back in the day, which is already, we've moved past that to newer things. Actually, it might have been for... Was it on PS3? Or is there a PS... No, there's not a PS4 version. It was a PS3 game. Never mind. Yeah. So DuckTales Remastered was the newer version of that. Both versions, great games. Great games. If you've not played them, also the music is fantastic. And now it's being used as fodder for Brent to make funny ha-has with. Yes.
You're here to obtain the coin of the realm on your quest to own the coin of the realm.
You're here to obtain the coin of the realm on your quest to own the coin of the realm. We find that to be repetitively redundant. And that's from the Redundancy Department of Redundancy. Yes. Alright.
The coin of the realm on your quest to own the coin of the realm. Not something noble or good, just gaining wealth that's completely untaxable. Make Reagan proud.
Make Reagan proud. Yeah, it's truly a product of the 80s. And we actually have a quote from Reagan in here. That's random. Alright. Oh, no, it's just his... Well, he did say that a lot.
Transylvania, go creeping through a crypt. Let me tell you, dude, it's coffin mania. So many haunted caskets, and they're all named Rip.
It's a wacky trip. All the caskets are named Rip. We know what Rip means. It's not the name. It was just a generalization thing and the limitation of the hardware. All right. I do love those ghost images in this game. They're very unique and like very cool. And then of course when it hit Scrooge and you did that little like movement of whenever he got hit, it's just good animation in the game.
Transylvania, the danger in the air. Meanwhile, here you are, a crazy duck playing golf with a cane so a mommy can spin. Oh shit, he's naked under there.
I like how there's a modesty blur on the naked duck skeleton. It's not something they do in the game. This is classic Brentalfloss stuff, too. Just, like, making the wackiest kind of lyrics to this kind of generalized video game music. But all the music in this game is a banger anyway, so, yeah.
Now, time for the boss.
Mega Man-style slow run into the boss room, both made by Capcom. Yes, like, because it's the whole plane is shifting, and, like, so as you're going through, it's the walk cycle and the pan cycle are matched, so that's why it takes, you're walking slow into there.
Don't be deterred. She's a bird who transforms into a bird.
She's a bird who transforms into a bird. Yeah, because ducks technically, are birds. They're foul. They're, that's so funny.
Throwing out lightning and stuff, they magic dispel witches, albeit a bit on the nose.
Yes, naming your witchy villain Magica Dispel. Yeah, bit on the nose. Bit on the nose. Oh, we've switched to the remaster now. It went from the NES game coming out of the grave, and it's switched to the remaster now. And does that mean we're getting a remastered soundtrack version on the backing here now?
Transylvania, but now it's in 3D.
It's the newer version of the game. That's great. Except for the foreground. The foreground isn't in 3D.
Except for the foreground. And much rainier. And it looks cool when you go through a glass duckly. Hey-o.
Through a glass duckly? I don't quite get that line. Let's take that back.
Rainier. And it looks cool when you go through a glass duckly. Hey-o.
Duckly, I mean as a duck. When you go through a glass duckly. Sure.
Transylvania, and Scrooge is sounding old. He was over 90.
Yes, that's true. When they made the Ducktales remastered game, because it was on newer consoles and you could have voice work, instead of just having the text scrolls, they had the original voice cast from the cartoon show do the voices. And the Alan Young, who voiced Scrooge McDuck in the original cartoon, was 90 when they re-recorded those voices for the game. And sadly, he did pass in 2016. This game came out in, I think, like 2013, maybe? And I'm sure somebody will tell me that in the comments. But yeah, like, I think it was 2013, because that's around the PS3, 360, Wii U era.
Furthermore, extra context was added to justify how he's super rich and bathes in gold.
You can't dive into the gold, but you would. It's solid. It doesn't move like water. It's coins. You'd hit that, and your head would cave in. But cartoons being cartoons, and cartoon physics. See, remember that thing I said about over-explaining things? Yeah.
Context was added to justify how he's super rich and bathes in gold. Skip cinematic, please skip cinematic. Go skip cinematic, skip cinematic.
Just repeating skip cinematic over that part again. Same music, just... You know what? They've added a lot more cinematics to it because they couldn't do that on the NES version. I get it. I always like cinematics, but, I'm a big fan of Hideo Kojima games. What can I say?
Skip cinematic,
oh my god.
Skip cinematic and just let me play.
Skip cinematic and just let me play. That whole verse being just skip cinematic is really goddamn funny.
The facade, you're a duck, oh my god!
Oh my god! There it is, Ducktales with lyrics. You're a duck, oh my god. That is the old YouTube, 2009. This whole picture isn't even real. I just photoshopped a screen grab from the 2009 YouTube layout. The actual video is Charlie Bit My Finger video. I just thought it might be nostalgic for you. Yeah, that is the whole, like, old school layout of YouTube. That's amazing. Yeah, because there's Charlie Bit Me remix. Amazing.
Cinematic and just let me play. Break through the facade, you're a duck. Oh my god, save the kid, bounce about, get the coin, and duck out.
And duck out. Layers of puns. Layers of puns. That's phenomenal. Yes. So Brent has recently been doing shorts of Mario jingles. What if Mario jingles had lyrics? Those are available there. And Con the Musical, a parody Trek-tacular highlight reel from the off-Broadway production in 2003. Highly recommend you check that out. The whole musical is fantastic. It's on streaming now. The soundtrack album is on streaming. And productions of this show are popping up everywhere. If you want to do your version of the production, I'm sure there's a way to do that. I think it's through Brett's company or in the description somewhere. Find that. This was great. This was a return to classic Brentalfloss stuff. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure as shit did. If you did, go show Brent some love, like the video, link is in the description box below to see it without me yammering all over it. And if you liked this video and want to help the channel out like these folks over here do, of course, consider, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all that. And the Patreon gets you these videos early, my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
It's time to use your words. The game for comedy nerds and their unfunny friends. The party never ends. Got some friends all in your heart.